The auto camera function creates an animated camera for selected layers. Let's use the extended functionality by checking the box right away. Random that will additionally allow, when creating a camera, to also place layers in 3D space. Let's highlight them. And we create a camera. We say that the layers are arranged in 3D space. A camera has been created. Control layers have been created. Let's highlight. The random control layer and the first random seed effect are responsible for randomness. The location of layers changing the value. We will randomly place layers in 3D space. See you soon. The camera will be animated between these layers. Here we can see an example of animation. Also, we can indicate the minimum
width,
distribution of layers, height, as well as depth. There's random values. Change the seed, get a different layer placement, hence a different animation. In the control layer, camera control, we can adjust the camera animation as well as the order of effects of this animation. Let's change the animation duration up to 1 second. This means that the animation is delayed.
See you next time.
Where to another will take 1 second. Let's also add a pause for 1 second. And now when the animation takes place for 1 second, a pause will occur. When the camera moves to the next image, we can change curve. Accordingly, our animation will happen a little from another side. Speed through curves. If we need to change the order of animation, say we want it to be first. With media images, there was something else. We just need to change the order of the lower target effects. Drag and drop, for example, and put it third. That is, our first image will be the third. MIDI. First, we will make the 7th, so the first MIDI image in the animation will be 7th place. If we want to add some extra animation later, let's say, we want to, so we have animation, some additional new layers have appeared. We're duplicating
effect,
and in the effect we select a new layer that we will add to the composition. We can also don't change the animation order by moving the effect, but changing the layer responsible for this effect.
It's the effect.
Standard animation when adding works globally, and changing the settings changes the animation between all months globally in the form of images. But if we uncheck the global animation settings, so now all our animation will be set up individually.
Let's say
we want the animation between the first and the second image. It lasted 3 seconds, and there was 1 second pause on the second image. Let's see what we got. We can see that now the animation between the images took more time, and also there was pause in this image in 1 second. Let's increase it to 3 to make it faster.
it was clearer.
Here we see that the animation is going, and there will be a 3-second pause on this image. Another mode when creating a camera is the mode. It allows you to place layers one after the other, switch the checkbox, create a camera, and now all our layers are one after another and the camera is moving. From one layer to another, we have a step control controller, and here we can specify the value of how much layers will be positioned from each other in depth. If we change the value to negative, our camera motion will go in a different direction. Also, in creating animation, both step and random, if we change rotation of the back
layer by
if I, X or Z, then our camera will move accordingly. Because our layer is rotating, we'll put all our images back again. Let's create a random camera animation for more clarity, and that random through an alternate image. Let's add a 90-degree rotation on the Z-axis. And now we see what we have. The camera additionally rotates, taking into account the rotation of the layers in space.